Okay guys, Hampshire Hbbyloggr here. We're putting together our vacuum control riggy there for the gasifier, and today's the first day of spring, so okay, we've got things to look forward to now, I guess, huh? Temperatures in the mid-20s, I'd say, maybe up to 28 or 29 now. But anyhow, I built this vacuum chamber here. It's a double-sided thing there. I have a piece of rubber roofing in there for a gasket, and this side here is going to be for the gas. Right in here, I'm going to, when I hook up the gasifier and the hose to it to run the engine, then that's going to get plugged right into here. The idea is that the vacuum that's the engine is exerting on the gasifier itself, where the gas is going to activate this control rod, and when it moves back and forth, that is going to change the air that's going to be incoming there. This is just the temporary thing in there. I just want to find out if this rod's going to move back and forth when the demand on the engine changes, or if something happens, you know, if we get a bridge in the wood hopper or whatever. So this is just a test to see if the diaphragm reacts to the changes in the engine or the changes in the gasifier itself. So that's where we are at this point. This part here is the air vacuum side. I'm not sure if it's still all too close together, whether it has to be separated out more. That's very possible. It might just work against each other rather than pull one side against the other, which is the intent. So I might have to just really separate these things out so that they don't involve either one of the other. But I don't know, you got to start somewhere. So there we go. I'm going to fire up the gasifier. I haven't done that yet. Well, we got a good start up. We got a primary flare going, and it's looking blue with a little bit of red in it, but not, you really can't see much. And so it's going right along. Heat wave ought to be telling you something. I'm happy with that. It's been running for only a couple of minutes now, so it's a relatively good startup. My little motor in there is making some noises. Well, I think it's just been sitting for a week and a half, and it's lonely. It's growling. What I did over here while I was waiting for that to come up a little bit is I put a little marker on this control rod, on the activator rod that comes out of the diaphragm, and I just got a little piece of Ziploc on that. With this is about the center, neutral, where she's setting right now. If this thing's going to react at all, it's going to be going, I'm guessing, more onto the inside, because that's, you see, it's going to be pulling from that, so it's going to be pulling from that side. So I'm just trying to figure out which way everything's going to work here, and try to get it oriented somehow to line up with where the carburetor is going to go, or at least my throttle body. And that's over here, and I've been fiddling with this. So it's going to be the air mixing chamber. Once I get that, I got the plate cut out. I just got to weld this on, close up the holes, all those shared holes in that. I'm going to take all the springs off, I think, or at least disengage them. And so this is going to be going to the engine after I neck this down and put a receiver on it. And then the inlet and outlet for the gas and the air are going to be these two mega ports down here. So that's the plan, and whether it works or not, we don't know. But anyhow, we're going to give this a little trial in a second. That's looking good. I'm going to start up the final filters. Okay guys, the secondary, from the final filters, that's flaring off real nice today. So you can't see anything. this comes.